Good evening. It is Sunday, March 15th, 2026, and it's time for Danimal Stories, sponsored as always by Smiling Dan 2. He's in the stream. Please fan him up if you haven't already. This is tonight is Animal Story number 260. Here's the headline. Sleepy Owl found resting among items on a New York antique store shelf. Again, Sleepy Owl found resting among items on a New York antique store shelf. Now, most of the times there are pictures with animal stories, and I show you the pictures at the end of telling you the story. Today, I need to show it to you first. There it is. There's the shelf in the store in New York, and we see several items up there. The chicken, the owl. It looks like a vase next to the owl there. All right. Keep this photo in mind as I tell you the story. Subheadline, shoppers in upstate New York turned up a rare find while pursuing a local antique store this month. A live owl resting peacefully among items on a shelf. You heard it right, a live owl. All right, Durham, New York. Here's the story. Shoppers in upstate New York early this month turned up a rare find while pursuing a local antique store. Tucked next to a cookie jar made in the shape of a chicken was a live owl resting peacefully on a shelf. The State Department of Environmental Conservation said Friday that the incident happened on February 21st in the hamlet of East Durham, about 127 miles north of Manhattan. The agency said customers at the marketplace had spotted, quote, something extremely lifelike, unquote, on one of the shelves and alerted store staff. Environmental conservation police officers arrived to find a brown and white owl perched on a shelf with its eyes firmly shut. The department said officers gently cradled the sleeping owl to remove it from the store and then released it into a wooded area where it flew into a nearby tree. The bird, an eastern screech owl, is nocturnal and typically nests in tree cavities. It is not immediately clear how it got inside the store. An email was sent to the store's owners on Friday. And once again, the photo taken by the State Department of Conservation. But that is a genuine, real, live owl that just happens to be sleeping next to the cookie jar in the shape of the chicken and what looks like a lampshade next to it. And that is Danimal Stories for Sunday, March 15th, 2026. Sponsored again by Smiling Dan 2. Please fan him up. You'll see him in the stream. And remember that we will be back to the best of music on You Now in just a moment.